Hi, this is my video on the UGREEN travel storage case. Now this case is suitable for all your electrical items that you bring, such as chargers, adapters, travel adapters, cables, etc. Power banks, all that. That's what this is suitable for. If you want to bring them in your case or on your hand luggage, etc. It's a small case by UGREEN. But before we go in there, we'll go around the box. It has a picture of the case on the front, UGREEN branding. It states travel storage case. It is shock proof, high protection and scratch free. And as you can see, there's a QR code for their Facebook site. And on the back, it states the same thing again, travel storage case, specifications, material, EVA plus polyester Oxford. The dimensions, the length is 200 millimeters or 20 centimeters by the width of 122 millimeters, which is, I think it's 12.2 centimeters, and the height is 76 millimeters, which is 7.6 centimeters high. Obviously it's got the UGREEN company, their address, their telephone number and website on the back, and international codes down there, and your barcode. Couple of air holes on the back, and that's it, what you get around the box. Now this is how it looks. We have this kind of Oxford nylon material covering the whole entire case, as you can see, and it's a kind of blue, dark blue grey under natural lighting. UGREEN written in white here. We have a small carabiner here on a loop at the side. We have two UGREEN zips here with the words UGREEN on there, and these are metal and rubber zips, pulls here. We have another loop on this side, as you can see, and then we have a carry handle here. Now the carry handle is not leather, it's a kind of, I would say, false leather, vinyl, a kind of vinyl then, which is on there, but it has these metal studs on either side, as you can see, on either side of the case. And we'll open it up and show you what's inside. Now inside it opens up as a clamshell, and just before I do that, it opens up as a clamshell, and it is a hard case, and it opens up as a clamshell here. And first of all, I'll start it this way and then work that back that way. We have a divider here which is velcroed, and it's a padded divider, so that's padded with two velcro strips on either side. We have a padded base here which is felt lined, so it's felt lined and padded and felt lined around the side, and a nice nylon piping round on the inside on both sides. And obviously you can adjust whatever you want to bring in here using the divider. Then we have a middle center flap here, I would say, or divider. And here we have two pockets which are mesh. So we have a mesh pocket here and a mesh pocket up here, the UGREEN branding here. And this has a felt line on the back of it as well, and it is padded, and it has piping round the outside of it, nylon piping stitched in round the outside. And on the back here we have the same again, but we have one continuous mesh pocket here, same again, felt lining, and piping round on the outside. And then on the back here we have a large zip pocket and a place to tuck the zip, a flap to tuck the zip under, as you can see, so you can hide the zip. And this is just a large mesh pocket which is quite deep. It's quite deep that way, and widthways as well. It's quite deep to put other items in. Now for the large part, if you're bringing items such as take for instance this, which is a charger, USB charger port, which can be dismantled down, and it's an international charger port, so it can be used in England and in America, and you do get one for the Europe as well. If you're that side here, it is suitable and it can fit that charger in there, and as I said, you can adjust it, as you can see, so you can fit these bits in and still close, no problem. So they can fit those bits because it is quite a thick charger. Now on the back pocket, I'll place it in the back pocket, and as you can see, that can still fit in there and still zip up, no problem with that. Now I'll take that away and show you with this is a UGREEN battery bank and Apple Watch charger. And as I says, you can adjust this only this way. You can adjust it, you can't adjust it long ways for the divider, so you can still able to fit that in there, may able to fit them in there, and still able to close this case. As I said, it's quite a nice case. I give it that. If you're looking for a hard case instead of a soft case to put your cables and your travel adapters in, it is not bad. So that fits in there quite all right. And the same can be said on the large pocket, on the lid part or the back, and still be zipped up. And I'll put the two of them in there to see if the two of them should fit in there. It's a bit of a squeeze to get the two of them in there, but I think, yeah, it'll fit in there and still zip up, as you can see, still be held in there and zipped. So if I take them out. Now for these, the pockets on the flap or middle section, on the middle section here, will not be able to suit something like this at all because they're too small. So these are quite useful for cables. So you can stick your cable in there, no problem. So cables can fit in there. Obviously you'll have to wrap it a bit smaller than what I've wrapped on here, but it can fit cables into these pockets. And also on the long pocket, you can fit the cable in for larger cables like so, no problem. Now I haven't got a USB stick, memory stick, so I'm just going to use my shutter remote to act as a USB storage stick, but you can fit them into there, and as you can see, it will fit in there quite nicely without no problem. So this is a nice little case from UGREEN, and considering that it's only for £14, £13.99, and there is a 5% voucher that Amazon are doing on this, it makes it a good, worthwhile investment for carrying your cables and chargers. The only negative thing I would say about this case is I have ordered this, and I've noticed that the band here is twisted. Now I do not know if that is purposely twisted like that, or it is meant to be like that all the way around, and this happens to be just a production one that they've actually put this on quite wrong. So look out for that if you order this. If the band is twisted like this, then I think it's meant to be twisted. But if you get yours and it isn't twisted, then my guess is that, going by the photograph on the Amazon site, I think this is just a production one that they've accidentally put the band on haven't put the band on right. But anyway, my thoughts on the UGREEN travel storage case. If you're looking for a hard case to carry your cables and your travel adapters and power banks, you can't go wrong with this case. It is quite small. I got medium-sized hands, and to compare it with my hand, it absolutely fits in my hand. Just about comes to my wrist. So if you've got medium-sized hands, that will give you an indication how big this is, other than the measurements I told you. It is a good case. The only negative thing about this is if you are carrying solely laptop chargers, laptop cords and that, I personally think it would just about fit in here, depending on the length of your laptop cord. It will just about fit in here, but to carry your adapter, you will have to place it into that side. So you might be limited on how much adapters or travel adapters or cables you can fit in once you put in your laptop adapter and cable in there. So just be aware of that. Anyway, if you've got this particular model case from UGREEN travel storage case, please let us know in the description below what you'd think of it, and if you had any problems with it, and how long it lasted with you, etc. Please give a thumbs up for this video, or a thumbs down if you don't like it. Thanks for watching.